I heard he dissed Benzino's daughter too. Alright, let me see.
Yeah, a little under the weather.
Yo, this is the same beat that he had on the first Just Like Me. On the Slim Shady LP. This got the same, I can hear the same, you know what I'm saying, riffs and sounds and guitars or whatever. Let me.
Yeah, a little under the weather. Fuck it. Yeah. Alright, here we go. First I'm a shredder, verse like I had a personal vendetta. Words come together like birds of a feather. So I need a walker like Herschel. I'm better than all of you fucking little twerps put together. But I'm not trying to be controversial. I'd rather talk about shit with the purpose that matters. Like who had the second best verse on Forever. Damn. Now I got a riddle. One condition, you mustn't laugh. Okay. What is the opposite of Benzino? What? A giraffe. Go with his neck, how the fuck is that? How can I go with something he doesn't have? Arms so short he can't even touch his hands when they're above his head doing jumping jacks. Sorry, I don't mean to upset you, Ben. When I talk about all the debt you in, I hear that you been creeping on the low in them cheap hotels that they catch you in. Jesus Christ, dog, when you said 210, never guessed you meant at the Red Wolf Inn, in a room with one single bed, two men. Shady man, you can. Yes, you can. Well, I guess then I regret to inform you hate to spoil a day, but this doesn't bring me no joy to say. Guess that Coi Leray feeds in the toilet, eh? God, yeah. Damage due to flows, collateral I suppose. Got pointed like mine in Sandra Bullock's nose. Yeah, them bullet holes, have you full of those. You'll catch a stray like animal control. Plan a funeral, I'ma probably have to plan a funeral. Logical exams, once again, it is off into that damn padded room I go. Right toward the asylum of the psych ward. Because I strangled you with a mic cord. Because my fucking mind's morbid, I'm on my Pegasus, my high horse and I'm fly. Bitch, I soar like a sty. You probably feel like you're gonna die, cause you're in my morgue and you're tied up like a tight score. And that's why I'm back with Cole Bennett. And I've been it, the level J. Cole Bennett. It's aftermath that I ride for till I die.
Yo, this dude is so sick, bro. I love him, bro. I love him, man. Like, he is a rapper's rapper. He is a rapper's rapper, bro. I personally love him. It is no, at 51 fucking years old, there is nobody fucking with him. He does so many entendres. A lot of times he do double. Yo, there's no fucking body fucking with him. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody is fucking with him at all. Zero. There is no lyricist that is ever fucking with him. Under no circumstances. I don't care who you say. I don't care who you say. Not one lyricist is fucking with him.
Together like birds of a feather, so I need a walker like Herschel. I'm better than all of you fucking little twerps put together. But I'm not trying to be controversial. I'd rather talk about shit with the purpose that matters. Like who had the second best verse on Forever. Damn. Now I got a riddle. One condition, you mustn't laugh. Okay. What is the opposite of Benzino? What? A giraffe. Go with his neck, how the fuck is that? How can I go with something he doesn't have? Arms so short he can't even touch his hands when they're above his head doing jumping jacks. Sorry, I don't mean to upset you, Ben. When I talk.
Let me see something.
Here we go. First I'm a shredder, verse like I had a personal vendetta. Words come together like birds of a feather. So I need a walker like Herschel. I'm better than all of you fucking little twerps put together. But I'm not trying to be controversial. I'd rather talk about shit with the purpose that matters. Like who had the second best verse on Forever. Damn. Now I got a riddle. One condition, you mustn't laugh. Okay. What is the opposite of Benzino? What? A giraffe. Go with his neck, how the fuck fuck is that? How can I go with something he doesn't have? Arms so short he can't even touch his hands when they're above his head doing jumping jacks. Sorry, I don't mean to upset you, Ben. When I talk about all the debt you in, I hear that you been creeping on the low in them cheap hotels that they catch you in. Jesus Christ, dog, when you said 210, never guessed you meant at the Red Wolf Inn, in a room with one single bed, 2 men.
Let me see something. Yo, what up?
Can you hear me?
Yep, what's happening?
Man, that song is straight garbage, dude. I don't know how you can listen to Eminem.
I love it.
You really just got garbage taste, bro. Like that.
What do you listen to,
bro?
What do you listen to?
Like I listen to Kendrick.
Who is Kendrick?
Lamar.
You mean Kendrick?
Same thing, bro. Same thing.
Oh yeah, give me the last quote. Give me the last quotable verse he said.
Damn, bro. So many, bro. Like
okay, just no.
Dive in.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You said the quote one of his lyrics.
Yeah, give me a verse.
Fuck, like pools full of liquor, then I dive in.
Nigga, that's a hook. Give me a verse. Give me a verse, nigga. If it's so deep. Yeah, nigga, you goofy. That's why. Nigga, y'all niggas be talking. Nigga, you a goofball. That's what's wrong with you niggas. Y'all just be talking shit. Kendrick. Okay, give me a verse. Pool full of liquor and I dive. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? What are you talking about? You can't even say one verse, nigga. You can't spit a hot 7 from this nigga. You can't spit 7 bars from this nigga, but you sitting here telling me about how great he is. You just talking.
You didn't give me time to prepare for that, bro.
I don't have to give you time to prepare.
Like I gotta go back and re-listen to his songs, bro.
Now you gotta go back and re-listen to it. Nigga, that's not, nigga, you just talking, bro. You niggas is talking, bro. You niggas just be talking. Kendrick, okay, give me 7 bars. This nigga got 4 albums and 3 mixtapes, and you niggas can't say something, can't say nothing. Stop, bro. Anything else? Oh, the nigga hung up? This nigga hung up. Oh, this nigga hung up. Oh, dog, come on, man. Y'all can't call in to debate. Y'all can't call in to debate and then hang up on me, bro. You can't call in to debate and then hang up on me, man. Anybody else want to call in and give me their hot take on this whole situation? Because I'm just curious. Dog, you can't giggle your way out of the situation and then hang up the phone. No, family. I'm not going for it. Listen, I understand that everybody got their preferences. But the one thing is for sure, and 2 things is for certain, is that when you call up here, you're going to have to substantiate your argument. See, you don't know what I'm going to ask you because I don't know what I'm going to ask you until I ask you. Right? If you got your preference, see, let me tell you where my top 5 comes from. I go with lyricism, longevity. I also go with what impact, cultural impact, controversy, how they changed the landscape, when they dropped, who it is that they was able to align themselves with, who respected them, who was at the top of their field at a specific time, worldwide album sales. See, I'm all encompassing when I start to evaluate a lot of this stuff. Quotables, when they did songs with people don't even remember that the fact that they was telling Jay-Z that he got bested on his own song with Nas was talking about him. That was one of the biggest bars at the time. Eminem bested you on your own song. You a dick-sucking rapper. Like, all of that stuff matters. And so when you wasn't born at a certain time and when you didn't have it and you didn't hear it at a certain time and you wasn't outside when certain things hit, it don't resonate with you. A 51-year-old man that can bar you to death today is absolutely positively relevant. So when I'm starting to have my conversations, I have a completely different perspective on what's going on. All right, Glow Hardy, I'm sure you got your Googles on. What's going on, big dog?
you funny as hell. I just like I think that your top five is definitely solid. I just me personally like if we're talking about like cultural impact and everything like that, I would definitely take my top five will have everybody that you got except for Jay Z. I will put Jay Z in like my top 10 because I mean, like, if we're talking about cultural impact and we're talking about a discography, I definitely will put Kanye because College Dropout. You had College Dropout come out, then you had Graduation, then you had My Twisted Dark Fantasy, then you had Blood on the Leaves, and like this man is still like to this day like being conversated about because just because of his controversy. Like you can't deny Kanye on all fronts. Like rap was a vehicle for him. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? But it also expanded his like vision outside of rap to like different industries. So I would just personally put Kanye over Jay-Z.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Like I can understand. See, when you substantiate your argument, even if I disagree with you, I can't be mad at what you use in order to substantiate your argument because I think that I don't think that Graduation for me was a phenomenal album, but it wasn't for me at that particular time.
I can see that. I
You know
can
what I'm
see
saying?
that.
Like I was on a whole nother wave at that time. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I can understand why you said what you said. My favorite album from Kanye's is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
I
You know
can
what I'm
see
saying?
that.
So,
Yeah,
but Jay-Z is a preference of mine when it comes to different things. And you got to remember, I'm an 80s baby. And I grew up
yeah.
off Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? So, when I hear Dead Presidents, it resonates different for me. Whereas some other people may not have the ears for it because they grew up at a different time and it's different things that resonate for them at that particular time. So I'm not mad at you saying that.
I appreciate that because
I'm
College
not mad at you
Dropout
saying
was
that.
like College Dropout was pivotal. You got Jesus Walks. You know what I'm saying? You got Heard 'Em Say. You got no Heard 'Em Say wasn't on that album, but no was it? No that was on Graduation.
You
You
saying that
got
he wasn't cultural relevant is crazy.
who? Jay Z?
You. Yeah, you.
No. I'm not saying that Jay Z isn't culturally relevant. I'm just saying like the impact that
Yo, Glow, where you go? Glow, I'm gonna try to get you back up. What up, Justin?
What's up, Anton?
Slow motion, what's the
But
word?
man, so I got in a little late and I heard y'all talking about top fives and all of that. So what was your top five? I
I
got
just
into
named
what
them off
I've
the top of
heard
my
so
head
far.
without. I named them off the top of my head without any kind of order. For me, I
Mm-hmm.
threw in M is always gonna be in my top five. I said
Mm-hmm.
Jay Z. I like Nas. I definitely picked Drake, and I picked who else did I pick? I picked one more person. I don't remember the last person that I picked. I don't remember the last. Oh, and Wayne.
Is that like your top five greatest rappers of all time, or just your personal preference that you listen to daily?
That's my greatest of all time. And I don't listen to them daily. I
Okay.
really only I mix it up. You know what I'm saying? I listen to all different stuff all the time. Like I might throw in some Nirvana, Nevermind. I might listen to some Coldplay, um,
Yeah.
and then I'll throw on some 8 Ball and MJG. Right? I listen to Currency more than I listen to anybody. I listen to uh, Larry June. I listen to Filthy Rich. I listen to Peasy. Listen to Babyface Ray.
Yeah.
Um,
I was gonna ask you
I,
about
I
them too.
listen
What?
like what I listen to currently is I might throw on some Sade. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to a lot of different stuff all the time. But as far as from a rap perspective, hip hop rap, cultural perspective, significance, international, you know what I'm saying, impact, record sales, lyrics. When you do it all combined, if I just had to name some people off the top of my head, that's who I would go with. If if
Well,
if aliens came back 3,000 years from now and said, I need 5 people to listen to, if you want to give them a variety of greatness that spans everything from lyrics, cultural significance, impact, why people listen to what they listen to at certain eras, who was most influential, who changed the game, who was your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, who embarrassed people on their own songs, record sales, different sounds. That's who I would. That's who I would put up. That's what I would give them.
Would you throw Easy in that?
No,
Because Easy he changed the culture, and
he did
I
change
think
the
he had
culture.
the record sales behind it.
But if you
I
was gonna
don't
give
know
him Easy
exactly the.
E, you better off giving him Ice Cube because Ice Cube the one that wrote all Easy E's lyrics.
That's a fair
I would
point.
give him Ice
That
Cube
is a fair
before I
point.
gave him Easy E. I would give him Death Certificate, America's Most Wanted. Um, I would even give him some of Mac. You gotta remember he was responsible for Mac 10.
Yeah.
All of them. You know what I'm saying? So I would give him Ice Cube before I gave him Easy E.
Well, in
Easy
the
E didn't even Easy E
as
didn't even discover Bone Thugs and Harmony. Bone Thugs and Harmony went and found Easy E. There's a difference.
yeah. Well, in terms of top fives, like I hear a lot of people say that they won't put Eminem in their top five, and so far the only substantial argument that I've heard for somebody not putting Easy in their top five
Mm-hmm.
was people, as far as rappers in Detroit, he didn't he didn't really have an impact on bringing other rappers in Detroit up
Who
behind
Easy
him.
Easy E?
As
I don't think he was a
no,
responsible.
Eminem, I mean Eminem, I mean.
How didn't he? He put his
So,
whole crew on? Obi Trice went
well,
platinum. Obi Trice's
as far
Cheers is
as
one of my favorite albums of all time. That album was fucking insane. Like Obi
well,
Trice went platinum. He put the whole D12 on. He co-signed a lot of people. He did a lot of songs. He also helped bring Griselda to the forefront of the mainstream media. I mean, goddamn, really, you only supposed to be responsible for yourself and your own career. But anything you do
yeah.
extra, I think that's extra. Like I shouldn't be responsible for putting other people on. Like you supposed to be responsible for yourself.
Well, one thing I've heard and I've seen the interview with it that they pointed to directly was, I can't remember the exact date, but you probably know Icewear Vezo, right?
Yeah, I know Vezzo
Yeah. So he had an interview, and the
on
person
Math Alpha's
interviewing him
platform.
asked, say that again.
Talking about on Math's platform on
Yeah.
Math Alpha's platform. Yeah, I seen it, but I seen it pop up, but I haven't watched the interview yet.
Yeah, well, I haven't watched the full interview, but it was a clip in there where they asked him about what impact did Eminem have
Hmm.
on him and other guys such as Babyface Ray and Peasy and Doughboys Cash Out with Payroll and all those guys.
Yeah,
And he said that he didn't really get he doesn't really feel an impact from Eminem because they didn't really see Eminem. Like a guy like
they
Young
didn't.
Dolph, you yeah, so like how a guy like Young Dolph and Yo Gotti and those guys in Memphis, they get all of their artists from Memphis
But
to
you
the
got to
point where
remember, Vezzo and them came up at a different time than M. When M came
yeah,
up, it was the backpack era, right? It
mhm,
was bars, battle rap. When Vezzo and Peasy and them was hitting, with Money Phone and
yeah,
all of that type of stuff, they was standing up, they was doing their cover photos. Peasy did a cover photo in front of the Hellcat, the Charger. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So they was on hustle era. That was on that, you know what I'm saying? That was on a different type of time. And so you got to remember that it's different sounds in Detroit. It's a sound that's hitting right now, but it was different. Like Eminem
mhm,
came up during the climax with
yeah,
Jay Dilla. You know what I'm saying? He was on the Jay Dilla shit when Common and them was fucking with Jay Dilla. Eminem came up with Raucous and them, right? So it was a different sound at that time. Whereas where Vezzo and them was coming up, they was coming up on some hustle shit. They was more on Blade
yeah,
Icewood and you know what I'm saying, and Cheddar Boys, Eastside Cheddar Boys, and all of them type of shit. So I mean, I wouldn't expect for him to be influenced by it, but they ain't throwing shade at him. They just saying that, yo, we wasn't
yeah.
we wasn't impacted by that.
Yeah, and he did say that too. He didn't say anything like, hating on Eminem for not doing that, but he was just like, we relate more towards Icewood and guys like that.
Yeah, Blade.
Eminem wasn't
Yeah,
really, yeah, yeah. That's all
and
he was really
I like
saying.
that too. I love that too. You know what I'm saying? We used to listen to Eastside Cheddar Boys and all of them. So it was different sounds for different times. And when M hit, he was a backpack battle rapper that was
Yeah,
helped molded by the Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of took off from there. And then he came back and he got a bunch of people that he knew, which included the Royces and the what I'm saying,
yeah,
the D12s and
hmm
the Bizarre. I just seen Bizarre ran into him downtown the other day. So yeah, it's different. It's a different time.
yeah. And I'm on the younger side too, so I listen to a whole lot more of Icewood and Payroll and Doughboys and all them more
Yeah,
than I listen to Eminem and all of the older guys. So you would know more about the older guys more than me. But
yeah.
yeah, I like everybody from that
And even before that, like the
time.
era
So
before that was influenced by MC Breed and you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So
hmm
and Esham. A lot of people don't even know shit about Esham. So
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
yeah, see, you don't even know who Esham is, but it's different eras and it hit differently. And I think that every era just they get better and they create their own sound. They got their own creativity. And I don't think anybody can take anything away from any of these people.
Yeah. And then I saw at one of Detroit Lions games, I think it was the first playoff game they had against the Rams.
Yeah.
Iceware and Eminem was up there in the suite together or something like that.
Yeah,
So
everybody, listen, man, we on a wave where everybody's showing love here, bro. You might have a
yeah,
little bit of disruption. 42 Doug is over there with Yo Gotti and them, right? But he get just as
yeah,
much love as Payroll and all of them guys. So, it's love here right now, bro. Ain't nobody got no hate. No, I was just on a plane. Me and Sada was when I was flying back from Miami, me and Sada was right next to each other, and then you had Skilla Baby was next to them
yeah.
on the other side. So it's all love, bro. It's 100% love 100% of the time.
Yeah. Only thing ain't going good right now for Detroit is the Pistons, man. Y'all
Man,
got to get
I
that
don't want to
together
talk
up
about
there.
it. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to
All
talk.
right, big dog. That's all I wanted, man. Just get your opinion on that.
Yep. All right, big dog.
Appreciate you, Anton.
I'm gonna get Glow back up here. I want him to finish his point. Go ahead, Glow. What was you saying?
Yeah, my bad, son, dog. But yeah, so what I was saying about Jay Z is that he definitely had a significant cultural impact. I just think like when you think about a resounding cultural impact, everybody talking about Jay Z over a meme right now. But when you hear Kanye, you still talking about his Yeezys. You feel what I'm saying? You still talking about his clothing line. You talking
Yeah,
about
but see,
his political
we
opinions.
talk we don't talk about Yeezys right now as much. But I understand what you're saying. But you got to remember again, it came out during the time. Listen, Jay is definitely responsible for a lot of people. A lot of people's really not paying attention to that. You
I
don't hear
I
a Rock. You don't. I'm not sure you get a Beanie Siegel. I'm not sure you get a Kanye without Jay. Not saying that Jay is responsible for Kanye's success at all, right? But what I'm just saying is that when you talk about cultural impact, that's when you start to talk about influence. You can't tell me that people. I mean, look, the theme of New York is with him and Alicia Keys. That is the
yes,
literal theme song of New York.
totally agree.
You know what I'm saying? So when you're talking about cultural
Yeah,
impact, you can't say that Jay ain't had a huge that he don't still have a cultural impact when it comes to him creating title, right? And he was one of the first ones that did a deal with a major mobile carrier, or and we even had Rockaware, and Jay Z was
yeah,
one of the ones that still is controlling what's happening in the liquor industry, and
yeah.
like cultural impact is more than just rap now, right? Because it's the
I totally agree.
same way that you mentioned Yeezys, you can't mention cultural impact without Jay Z literally controlling who goes on in the Super Bowl. He still has a cultural impact, right? He's still controlling what's happening right now. He's still impacting different things, and you know when him getting Wayne out of trouble and his tax trouble, and getting Meek out of jail, and which I don't agree with everything that Jay has done, but at the same time, come on, man, cultural impact. You're not gonna act like Jay is not definitely one of the most culturally significant icons in hip hop in general.
I'm not arguing with that with you at all. I was just I guess I was coming from the standpoint where like where we are now, it's like we still hear about Ye in the media. Like
We
the
still hear
most I
about
hear
Jay.
about Jay,
We
I
still
don't
hear
know. I
about
don't be
listen, if
the
Jay, if
only
when you
thing
see
I
a
be
Jay,
hearing about Jay is that meme. Is like I take the 500K over the you know what I'm
I don't
saying
care about no
the
meme.
dinner.
When you see Jay Z, people Jay is not trying to be visible. When you see Jay, people talk.
I didn't think about that. That's a great
When you
point. That's a
see
great
him,
point.
they talk. He married one of the most significant women on the face of the planet right now.
That's also true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Kanye taking L's on that too. He
come
taking
on,
L's on
man.
that front too. I see that.
Come on, man. We
I
got to
see
put some
that.
respect on Jay's name, bro.
Jay go crazy, you know. Just like he's just not my cup of tea. Like he definitely like if we're talking about like modernizing
You
boom
need to
bap
go and
rap,
listen to the Black
of
Album. You need to
course.
go listen to Blueprint. You need to go listen to Reasonable Doubt. You need to listen to Volume 1 and 2, right? You need to go and listen to Fo Fo Fo. You need to go and listen to a lot of stuff, bro. I don't know what the fuck y'all on. You need to go listen to the mashup between Jay-Z and Linkin Park, one of the most significant mashups
I love
of all.
Linkin Park. I love that was yeah, for sure, for sure. 100%. I love that.
You
Yeah.
need to go and listen to the Kanye and Jay-Z album, right? You got to listen to a lot of things, man. I don't know what y'all on, man, but I don't know what y'all listening to.
I'm more like I listen to the underground. I pay attention to like all of the mainstream, but I'm like listening. Like when dude brought up I Swear Vezzo, like I'm surprised that you knew. Not I'm not surprised that you knew about Babyface Ray because, but like you know what I'm saying. Like I listen to Lucky. I listen to Lucky. You know what I'm saying. I listen to what's his name, EBK J-Bo and stuff like that. Like I listen to like a lot of gritty underground rap that a lot of people don't really be
Bro,
tuning
you
into
don't
unless you
listen to
listen to.
everybody from my city.
You said what?
I listen to everybody from my city.
Yeah, Detroit going crazy right now.
I
Detroit,
warned
hey,
I warned Logic about this shit. I told Logic, I said, Logic, Detroit is gonna control hip hop in a minute. They're gonna be at the top of the top, and they're gonna be the whole city as a whole. Oh no, you crazy? That's not gonna be true. Whatever, blah 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 blah. I said, Logic, I'm trying to tell you,
ain't Rio
Logic.
the young OG? He from Detroit, ain't it?
Who?
Rio the young OG?
From Flint.
Oh, he from Flint. He from Flint.
Yeah,
Okay,
Flint is
okay,
right up the
yeah. Same
street.
state, same state. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all got it though. Like I'm just glad that like the Midwest is still like having a cultural impact. You know what I'm saying? And then like when you're thinking about what else? Baby Tron go crazy
Baby
too.
Tron is
Baby
hitting.
Tron go
Yep.
crazy.
I just seen him at a Pistons
Yep,
game. Yep.
that's what's up, man.
Yep.
Yeah, Detroit got it. Y'all go crazy. Y'all go
Yeah,
crazy. I
man.
ain't even gonna
Listen,
lie to
people
you.
people sleeping on people sleep, but we cool with it. We straight. We support each other. We love each other. It's that's where the whole Detroit versus everybody came from. We created that shit. Then everybody else wanted to hop on the wagon and create their own T-shirts. No, it's California versus everybody. LA, no, motherfucker. That started in Detroit. We did that versus everybody stuff first. It was us versus everybody on every front.
It was this big light skinned dude that he was talking about lose. One up T is good too. Y'all, you know who I'm talking
We
about?
we we rock with everybody here, bro. We show love to everybody.
Yeah. Detroit going crazy. But yeah, top five list solid. I just me personally, because I get it with Eminem. Eminem would be in my top five too. Like I love M. Like I
Yeah.
was M crazy and like when I was younger.
Yeah, but they
But
want to diminish his legacy, but it don't matter. I hold him in high regard. I'm always gonna hold him in high regard. Definitely one of the most influential rappers of my time personally. And I used to listen to the Marshall Mathers LP, the Slim
that
Shady
was one of my favorites.
LP, 100
That one
percent.
too.
His influence on a Chronic 2001, all of that, bro. I love him.
Forgot about Dre was crazy. That is still one of
He
my
wrote that shit.
favorite OG tracks.
Yeah. So, you know. So what do you say to
Yeah.
somebody you hate? When anyone trying to bring trouble your way, want to resolve things in the blood of your way, study the tape of NWA. One day I was walking by with a Walkman
What
on.
I'm walking on.
See, people don't see like you
Yo,
can't if you can't come up here talking to me talking about, oh man, Kendrick is the greatest, and then jump off because you can't fucking name 5 bars. Like I don't want to hear that shit.
Kendrick Cole, like it's not that he ain't cold and like he hasn't been significant, but he hasn't had enough time to mature to that
Yes, he has. He done
legendary
had a decade.
status. You think so?
Yeah. How much more time you need?
I think
Most
about a
rappers
good
don't even get
dub.
3 albums. What you talking about?
I think a dub is straight. To Pimp a Butterfly was good. I think like when To Pimp a Butterfly was out, that's what stamped him. When Good Kid, Mad City came out, it was like, let me put on
That's the
my
only thing I can
headphones.
listen to. There's no way you're gonna get me to put to Pimp a Butterfly on in my ride, nigga. That gets no play in my ride. I
Oh no no
understand.
no don't! I'm
I
not trying to hear
understand
that
a lot of
conscious.
y'all. I understand
I
that
ain't
a
trying to
lot of
hear
y'all.
none of that.
I understand a lot of y'all like that shit to Pimp a Butterfly, the Black Power shit, and all of that. I even like a
I'll
couple,
be listening. Hey,
but that
I'll,
album in general. That shit gets no play in my ride. Now, Good Kid, Mad City, that's one of my favorites.
yes,
But
on
To Pimp
God.
a Butterfly, y'all can have that shit, bro.
Yeah, ain't nobody just flying down the street doing 80 on the freeway listening to Pimp a Butterfly all my life. I had to fight and all that. Yeah, I definitely 100% feel that.
So, and I'm not knocking Kendrick. I think that he dope. He just not my cup of tea. I like Good Kid, Mad City. That was my shit though.
That's how I feel about J. Cole. Like I think J. Cole is like he's like the epitome of a cornball rapper that made it. I think that
No,
J.
I don't
Cole is a
think that
cornball in my opinion.
J. Cole is not a cornball rapper. I love J. Cole. He been real since the start. J. Cole
Do
is a
you think
hooper.
that
He ain't cornball. He just not. He ain't a nigga that's. He ain't trying to be killing people in his raps. I don't think that make him cornball. He was a hooper. He was a
I
hooper.
guess
Like
it's like a listening preference. Like I don't mean like cornball like in the sense of like I'm talking about like the lyric, like like you can kind of see like his rap philosophy is very straightforward. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very built. It's very fundamental. It's very like to the fundamentals and like carrying it into the modern age. It's kind of like when Corday kind of like switched from his like his modern poppy style to like this somewhat conscious and lyrical rap style. Like that's how I
yeah,
feel. Me personally, I don't like that stuff. I like the underground gritty stuff. Like I like the metaphors. Like what I'm saying. Like cut a dude in half with this switch on me. Like I like the crazy stuff. Like Rio the Young OG. Like his punchlines are crazy. Like I ain't never heard that.
yeah. I
Like
like
if we
real.
gonna talk about straight disrespect, like God, you
I
know.
like real. I like real a lot. Real is dope. Real is real dope. So, all right, big dog. Let me get to this last subject.
Appreciate that.
Actually, you know what? Yeah. All right, big dog. I'm gonna holler at you. Um, I don't know if I even want to go into the Kevin Hart thing, bro. Like, I'm just not. I'm not feeling it tonight. It's just not a thing for me. Um, I think that the lead attorney did a phenomenal breakdown of the Kevin Hart situation. What's up? Did you put? All right, I'll be with you in a minute. I think Rita having a little small allergic reaction or something. All right, I'll deal with that in a minute. But yeah, man, I don't really want to talk about I don't want to talk about Kevin Hart. I don't feel it right now. Maybe I'll break it down on the Millionaire Morning the show or something or whatever. But lead attorney did a phenomenal breakdown of the Kevin Hart situation. Y'all can go check out his live stream, and yeah, he did great on that. So, all right, I think we're gonna wrap it up for the night. We got Stock Club tomorrow. I'm gonna post that in the morning for what that time is for us to go through Stock Club. You said Lee didn't know what the hell was going on. It looked like he did a pretty phenomenal breakdown as far as I know. Looked like he did a great breakdown to me. But listen, I'm about to go ahead and wrap it up. We got to check on the little baby girl in there and see what's happening. And we got to get it out.